Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. Speaking of all this sweetness, Leo's done for today I guess, but we are doing a donut wreath. We're using some donut ribbon. I got this at Craft Outlet along with a donut sign. I hope you can get a hold of this. I'm going to try to attach a few links wherever I can find this, so that if it's not available in one place, maybe you're able to find it in another, because you can definitely do this wreath, not specifically without the ribbon, but you might want to get the sign. And I think this wreath is kind of not only, it's not a Valentine's wreath. While you can use it for Valentine's, I think a lot of people these days are doing kids parties that are donut themed or baby showers, and this would be perfect for that. I'm unsure if I want to use it, so I'm going to start with this mesh tubing that I'm going to possibly use. Then we are going to use some ribbon, the Dunkin' Donut one, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches wired edges on both, and this pink one. Both of these I got at Craft Outlet. Along with this sign. It's a metal sign. It's a large sign. It measures 12 inches in diameter. Then we have the 14-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree. Some pipe cleaners. I'm going to be using 18 of the brown ones and the 2 white ones to attach my donut sign. Now for the deco mesh that I'm going to use, I decided to go with burlap because I feel like that goes really well with a donut theme. And this deco mesh has some pink in it. Unfortunately, the rolls that I have, I got these at Joann Fabrics, and they are not 10 yards. They are 18 feet, so please be careful when you're buying these. 18 feet is only 6 yards, so they're not a full 10-yard roll. That is why you see 3. If you are using 10-yard rolls, you're going to need only 2 of these. As you can see, I'm being supervised from the side over here. Hi, Leo. We're going to use the 18 pipe cleaner system, which means we are putting 3 pipe cleaners per section. Starting with my first pipe cleaner, I'm going to attach it on rows 1 and 2 right in the center, and I'm just going to give it 2 twists, and I'm going to point the tails towards the inside. The next 2 I'm going to attach to rows 3 and 4, and I'm just going to put 1 on each side of our first one. 1 right there, and this time I'm going to face the tails out, and another one on this side. Now I'm going to repeat this process to the other 5 sections of this wreath form. All my pipe cleaners are on, 6 on the inside, 12 on the outside, and we have a total of 18. For the ruffle wreath, we're going to need 18 pieces of deco mesh, each measuring 30 inches in length. I'm going to be using 12 pieces of the burlap with the pink stripes and 6 pieces with the yellow stripes. You can measure whichever way is easiest for you. My cutting mat is 24 inches, plus it has half an inch on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ruler at 5.5 inches. That'll give me 30 inches total. And what I do is I just stick it underneath until I get to 5.5 inches, and that's it. Roll it up, and we're going to put it to the side. I'm only cutting 6 pieces with the deco mesh that has the yellow stripes. Now I'm cutting the deco mesh with the pink stripes, and I'm going to need 12 of these. Look at all this beautiful deco mesh all cut up and ready to go. I'm going to start by attaching the ruffles to the inside row. I make sure that my deco mesh rolls onto the table, because otherwise when you're trying to make this and it's like this, you're just kind of struggling with this being in the way. Maybe not a big deal, but I just like it this way. I'm starting by making a little fold at the end. This is just to kind of get all the edges hidden, and then grabbing the center line, and I like using deco mesh like this because I can find the center really easily. I'm just going to put my 2 thumbs right here, and I'm going to start collecting and trying to stay as close to that center line as possible. By the time you get to the end, since it kind of rolls onto the table, it's already going to be rolled at the end. So you just pinch about an inch in and bring it in. We have our first ruffle. How pretty is this? Let's attach it to one of the inside pipe cleaners. And I'm going to do 2 twists. Next one, fold an inch at the very edge, 2 thumbs, and off I go. And as you can see, by the time you come to the end, the curl is already folded and it kind of does the work for you. You just wiggle it in and there's your ruffle. Look how huge this looks already, and I only attached to the inner pipe cleaners. This is so beautiful. This wreath is making me so happy. If you are new to wreath making, this is such a fun method to try, and it's just so impressive because it's so large and all you do is collect a ruffle. That's it. On the outside row, what we're going to do is we're just going to do pink, yellow, going all the way around. Now we're bringing in a pop of yellow. I'm done attaching all my pipe cleaners. Look how humongous this wreath is. It's almost pretty much 24 inches in diameter. After putting the centerpiece in the center, I realized that the inside row really is not going to help us if we put ribbon on there. It's just going to end up getting buried. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pipe cleaners on the inside, as I said, we're going to twist them about an inch from the connection, cut off a tail, and then I'm going to take this piece, fold it in half, and fold it back. I'm going to do this going all the way around on the inner row. Now that that's taken care of, next thing I'm going to do is make the ribbon bundles. Each of the ribbon bundles are going to have one of these ribbon pieces and a piece of mesh tubing. My ribbon pieces are going to be 12 inches long. As usual, I just measure my 12 inches and then I zigzag the ribbon. All right, and when I'm done with this ribbon, I'm just going to fold all the ends just like this and cut a little triangle just like that. That way we're cutting the ribbon and making a dovetail at the same time. And I'm doing the same thing with the pink ribbon, zigzagging it 12 inches in length, and then I'm going to be cutting them and making little dovetails at the ends. I have my ribbon all cut up, 12 pieces each. Now the mesh tubing. As you can see, the mesh tubing is a beautiful iridescent white, and I thought it just worked really well with the ribbon, the deco mesh, and of course the centerpiece that we're using. Going to be cutting this at 12 inches. I do not stretch it, just lay it down very lightly and measure off 12 inches, and then off I go, just folding until I get 12 of these strips. And now I'm just going to cut it and we're ready to bring everything together. Let's put this bundle together. I'm going to put the pink one in the back. Let's find that center. Just fold it in back and pinched it. Bring it together, kind of like a little bow. Grab one of these mesh tubing pieces and attach it to a pipe cleaner. After I do that, I'm going to give it a few good twists and then continue twisting until I'm about an inch away from the connection, just like we did on the inside row. Cut the tail off. You don't have to cut, you can just fold it. It's just a little neater this way. And then I'm going to fold in half and then fold back. And I'm going to be doing the same thing to all 12 pipe cleaners on the outside row. At this point, I'm not going to open them up. I'm going to open them up all the way at the end after the centerpiece is on. All my ribbon is on, and now I'm grabbing my centerpiece and I'm just going to put my pipe cleaner through the 2 holes and I'm going to twist in the back. Now I'm just slowly trying to kind of wiggle it in. Since there's only 2 pipe cleaners, one is going to get attached to one of the intersection on top, and then the other one is going to get attached on the opposite side. With the pipe cleaners, I put one between rows 1 and 2, and the second one went between rows 2 and 3 on the opposite sides of this bar. So that way when I'm attaching, it's going to get locked in and not going to go anywhere. I'm going to do the same thing with the pipe cleaners on the other side. I think the actual donut is on really nicely, so I'm going to go back and I'm just going to make sure I twist it a little bit more and then fold the tails in. Same thing with this side. If you are going to cover the back of the wreath, this is the time to do it. I'm going to grab a placemat from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter what color you're going to use. It's not going to be shown at all. So I'm going to just grab 3 of these zip ties, and I'm just going to attach at 3 places. After I zip tie each one, I'm going to cut off the tail and send this little part towards the back. Repeating the process with 2 more zip ties. To hang the wreath, I'm grabbing a piece of jute cord. I'm going to go on an intersection, meaning where one of these bars are, and just go on the opposite sides. That way we lock it in, make a few knots. Now I'm just going to send the knot to the back, and we have a hanging loop. Flipping the wreath over, now we get to do my favorite part, and that is just start opening things up. That includes our beautiful ribbon. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. As I'm opening these ribbon bundles, I make them look like a little flower. Grabbing the next one, I'm just opening it up. And of course, since this one's here, I'm going to make sure that it's going to be on this side, just like that. I know I get excited about making these wreaths, but think about it. A little bit ago, I had a few rolls of this deco mesh, and this is what it turned into. I think it is so cool. At this point, make it your own, play around with it. This is such a beautiful and fun wreath. Leo, what did you think of the wreath? I thought it turned out, excuse the pun, sweet. Just like you, because you're such a sweet kitty. How did you guys like the wreath? Let me know in the comments below. If you are not subscribed to this channel, Leo over here would just love it if you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to hit the bell so you are notified every time a wreath comes out or one of my tutorials comes out. For now, Leo has prepared 2 videos for you right there. He's just the sweetest cat ever, so you can enjoy more wreath tutorials. With that being said, thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in our next video. Bye everyone. Oh, you want to say bye too? Bye everyone. Mwah.